Ancient Egypt. A god was murdered in the most shocking way. He was loved more than all the others. He brought peace. He taught humanity how to live. But the ones closest to him were already planning his death. This is the dark story of Osiris. Long ago, when gods were believed to walk the earth, Egypt flourished with wealth, wisdom, and power. And at its center was Osiris. He did not rule with fear. He ruled with balance. Under his reign, the Nile flooded gently. Crops grew tall. The people prospered. Beside him stood his devoted queen, Isis, powerful, intelligent, and fiercely loyal. Together, they brought harmony to the land. But harmony can breed envy. Watching from the shadows was his own brother, Set. Set was the god of chaos, storms, and violence. Where Osiris created life, Set thrived in destruction. And as the people praised Osiris, Set's jealousy began to rot inside him. This was not simple rivalry. It was resentment. It was humiliation. He did not just want power. He wanted Osiris erased. So he began to plan something cold, something final. One night, Set hosted a grand banquet. Music echoed through the palace halls. Laughter filled the air. At the center of the room sat a magnificent golden chest, crafted to perfection. Set smiled. He announced a game. Whoever fits perfectly inside this chest may keep the chest. One by one, the guests tried. Too tall, too short, too short, too wide, until Osiris stepped forward, confident, unsuspecting. He lay inside the chest. It fit him perfectly. In that instant, the trap was sprung. Set and his allies slammed the lid shut. They sealed it tight, and under the cover of night, they carried it to the Nile. Without hesitation, they threw it into the river. And like that, the beloved king of Egypt was gone. When Isis learned what had happened, the world seemed to darken. But she refused to surrender to grief. Across deserts, through marshes, along the endless Nile, Isis searching, relentless, until finally she found him. But Set's cruelty was not finished. In some versions of the myth, Set discovered the body once more, and this time his hatred went further. He cut Osiris into pieces and scattered them across Egypt, piece by piece. Isis gathered what remained of her husband. Through powerful magic, she restored him. But Osiris could not return to the world of the living. Instead, he became ruler of the underworld, the first lord of the dead. From that moment forward, death in Egyptian belief was no longer an ending. It was a passage, and Osiris would sit in judgment over every soul. Osiris's story has survived for thousands of years because it speaks to something timeless. Power. inspire loyalty and betrayal. And betrayal rarely comes from strangers. Follow for more dark myths from around the world.